Just why I didn't even notice it until just now, and I saw the story, and I read in the background. This is really absurd. This is really sad. And shame the police officer that did this. Shame. And this is, and you know, here's the bitch up part is, this happened on 30 miles north of me in Seattle. Yeah. So, cop fatally shoots compliant black father holding his infant. Cop fatally shot father holding his infant daughter. Absolutely deplorable and disgusting these cops are.
The saddest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Cop fatally shoots a young man, a father, holding his infant daughter. You heard me. In Seattle, a 24-year-old man, Sean Furr, was shot in the head.
Sean Furr.
Was shot in the head by police as he held his infant daughter. This actually happened in April of 2020.
Okay, so it's 3 years ago.
The reason why we know about it today is because of a new lawsuit that has been filed. So the young man, Sean, was holding his 1-year-old daughter as he ran through a construction site near Rainier Playfield when he was shot in the head by Officer Noah Zeck of the Seattle.
So this happened probably near Rainier, like Rainier Valley area, like that, Rainier Avenue. Yeah, that area is not that all that good like that. It's probably I'm sure Rainier Avenue. That's where the 7 line goes. As we bus transit formers, we call it the hell line, the line we won't ride, because a couple of years ago there was an innocent Korean guy, some black guy got on the bus, just probably high as a kite. He spoofed up on meth, probably did blow, just talking to himself like that. I mean, you can. There is a couple videos about that where the guy was, almost old school bred, is talking like that. You know, being Mr. Tough, Joe Blow, Big Bubba, Mantra God like that. Korean guy was doing nothing, just my own business, going from point A to point B. Start talking smack to people on the bus like that, and knocked the Korean guy cold when the black got off the bus. Yeah, that's why we won't ride that line, and that's why Rainier Alley, Rainier Avenue. That's why it's never that safe to ride, especially at night.
Seattle Police Department SWAT team. This officer is a 15-year veteran of the police force.
15-year veteran.
Police were responding to an assault on a child abduction. I'm going to give you some background to this and some context, okay? The video of the shooting shows the police chasing Fur as they order him to stop running. So the 24-year-old complies, but is immediately shot by the police. Did you hear what I just said? He complied.
He plied. But he shot.
Immediately is shot by the police. The lawsuit also noted that the baby falls to the ground after the officer and another officer approach the 24-year-old father. One officer instructs the other, pick up the 1-year-old. A copy of the lawsuit obtained by Atlanta Black Star noted that Sean Furr obeyed the officer's instructions, was unarmed when he was shot. The lawsuit also noted that this young father had enough time to contemplate his death and the harsh reality that he would never see his father or daughter again after the police shot him. He later died at Harborview Medical Center. Let's put up Carmen Best. Carmen Best, now retired, who served as the chief of police of Seattle.
We all know who she is.
From 2018 to 2020, claimed that the infant's safety was the police officer's priority.
Carmen Best, that shit. No wonder why she didn't last that long. That fucking chief. And also, no wonder why Chief Daniel Outlaw got outed up in Portland, because the bitches like this don't know police protocol and the culture of the police like that. They think it's about priority by shooting an unarmed black man in the head.
According to Como News. Now remember, the video clearly shows, and other publications have clearly echoed, that the young man was actually compliant and immediately shot and killed. There's more. The shooting was found to be justified by the Office of Police Accountability after the SPD was criticized for using excessive force. OPA determined that given the totality of the circumstances, and let me explain that. Let me explain what that means. Totality of the circumstances is when they basically say, all right, normally we would say this is wrong. Normally we would say this is illegal. But when we consider the totality of circumstances, let me tell you the circumstance they're considering. He's a black male. They would not have even tried this with a white male or white female carrying an infant, carrying a white infant who complied. If a white male or white female carrying an infant complied, they would be alive. You know why? Because they would not have wanted to risk the life of the infant. I know many will see this story as a black male, but keep in mind that baby could be dead too. You cannot present an argument to me that you were trying to protect the life of the infant when the father complied and you immediately killed him.
I just find that mind baffling. I mean, the cops, they had it, the young man complied, and he shoot a black father, and the cops probably figured, oh, he was putting the child's life in danger and safety, and the safety of the child was being compromised. No, here's the deal. The cops probably look at this black man thinking, oh, he's probably a thug or a gangbanger or a junkie or a drug dealer. Not all black people are like that. There are good, hard-working black people. I have many black friends, and I know quite a few black bus drivers in the King County Metro Pierce Transit and community. Yeah, I talk to one probably quite frequently, Jamar. He works for Community Transit. Good, outstanding black person.
While at the same time putting that same infant in absolute danger to die. There's more.
There's a great black man that drives for Pierce Transit. I mean, not Pierce Transit. I'm in King County Metro. He also does MEBA. Yeah, Jamal is another great one. I remember a couple years ago, Jack and I were doing the fall foliage run. We decided to ride on the GMC Fishbowl bus, and Jamal was driving that. Man, he had that thing hauling. He had that thing on 169, 55, 6 miles an hour. Bam! So I'm telling you, there are good, hard-working black people out there.
Let's put him up. This is your chief, all right?
This is the chief today.
Diaz is the current
head
of the Seattle Police Department. At this point, the buck stops with him.
Yep.
We will continue to follow the story. Ricky, what are your thoughts about this, man?
You know what's funny? The fact, even if they fire that police officer, he'll go to one county over and get hired, probably become the police chief. And it seems like people like the man that killed Trayvon Martin, they get they go up the ladder in police. In this particular one that killed Trayvon Martin, whatever his name is, George Zimmerman, he ended up going on a book tour, and he go to places like CPAC and Right Wing, and it's almost like there's no accountability. They won't even.
Yeah. What about the police officer that killed Dante Wright? That she mistakenly her taser for a gun. She thought it was a taser and it reached for a gun and shot Dante Wright, killing him. I mean, he eventually died. And what happened to her? She only served 16 months. 16 months. And she just recently got released. Dante Wright's dead.
Change the laws so the police officer himself, the individual, could be held accountable or get sued. It seems like they're protected. And it seems like when it comes to black people, their first option is to shoot first. And how can you tell me that you're trying to do what's in the best interest of a child, bringing a baby that close to bullets?
Yeah, like Dr. Rashard Ritchie. What if that gun shot the father and the baby in one fell swoop? What would we be saying for that one? And then sit there and say, oh, we had to protect the child's safety like that. By killing the father, the father complied. He stopped running. He was unarmed. He was holding his 1-year-old baby, his daughter. Now that daughter's never going to see his father. She's going to grow up wondering what happened to her father. And people are going to explain, well, your dad got shot by a corrupt piece of shit cop. Anyways, I'm out here. My job. Peace out.